All right, we're going to talk about the emulsion pump. This is a 3-inch helical gear emulsion pump. It's driven hydraulically. So I've got an 80 cc hydraulic motor driving the 3-inch emulsion pump. On the back side of the motor is an external speed sensor. This is what's called an EMD sensor. These are fantastic because it takes the magnetic reading outside the hydraulic motor versus inside the hydraulic motor. Orbital motors naturally silt, so speed sensors that are internal, they're magnetic, will end up over time drawing that silted material and the ferrous material to the sensor and will cause the sensor to fail. These are very robust, they're external. If the sensor fails, there is a little clip right here on the side. You'll have to see the little screwdriver, and you pop the clip out, and basically it's like a little U shape, locks in place, and that holds it onto the sensor. When you pop that out, we can pull that sensor back. There is an O-ring on the inside of that to help keep moisture from getting into it. But you can replace the sensor and you don't have to open the pressure vessel of the hydraulics. There's no opportunity to introduce any sort of contaminants into the hydraulic system because it is all completely external. There is a 6-pin Deutsch connector that's plugged into it. The Deutsch connectors are great connectors, easy to work with. They're sealed. It helps us maintain an IP rating on this for longevity. This motor only operates in one direction. In the rare instance that something gets inside this motor and jams it up, we can reverse the hydraulic hoses, run it for a second, and just blow that material out and get back in operation. Again, that's extremely rare that would happen, but if it does, we have the ability to do that. This emulsion pump has rope packing on the front of this to keep the material from coming out. An important aspect of rope packing is it must leak. If you tighten it to the point where there's nothing coming out of it, you're going to burn it up. All rope packing is designed to have a few drips that come out of it, so there will be some natural adjusting that comes out of there. But as that rope packing starts to wear, we can tighten up the gland nut that's on the side of this. There are 2 nuts on either side that push that gland packing in and put a little bit more pressure on the rope seal. But again, very important that they must have a little bit of leakage or they'll fail. You see the orange heat jacket? That is protecting the coolant lines to help keep those warm. That's just part of the heat jacketed system. On the back side, it flows in one side, through it, out the other side. So there are 4 ports that we're connecting the coolant to. We've got one in, a jumper, and then one out that goes up to the 3-way valve. So that circuit flows that coolant through to heat those up. It's a very efficient and fast system for heating up. We've got a 4-bolt flange on the front. This is all part of the suction side. If you look at it is a gear pump. If you look at the gear pump, my inlet's coming in on this side. That gear shaft would have to turn in a clockwise rotation to move the oil from here to here. So you can see that the shaft is on the top side of the pump, not on the bottom, so it's on the top. We have to turn a clockwise rotation. If it was at the bottom, we'd have to do counterclockwise. So anyway, clockwise rotation, inlet pressure, heat jacketed. We've got a 4-bolt flange that bolts this on here. If we do have an emulsion issue and we have to get in here and clean this out because the material is built up, or we've got some sort of something that's got in past the filters, latex for example, that can happen. We can take these 4-bolt flanges off, drop this down, and have access directly into it. As the theme of many of the things you're going to hear from me, The concept is to be able to get to the solution and repair the machine as quickly as possible to get the contractor back in operation. But this is the emulsion pump. 3-inch helical gear, hydraulically driven emulsion pump.